Hey, good evening, everyone. We are at a Monday evening, September the 9th, 2024. My name is Carol Roberts, and we're zooming in from all over the place, but I'm located in central Alberta, Canada, Edmonton, in fact, just outside of Edmonton on a beautiful acreage. I am so grateful for being introduced to this just a few short months ago, and even more grateful to be in the great company of so many amazing people, leaders who are getting great results. Of course, presenting tonight, my friend Ricia Adair from Canada originally, but living the dream in Mexico, 24 years in this industry and a marketing background, which totally makes sense for why she's such a beautiful presenter and trainer and number 9 top income earner in Canada. That is absolutely amazing. So Ricia, I'm just going to turn over the call to you, and everyone enjoy, and we'll definitely listen to what all is about to happen and introduce our special guests too down the road.
What an awesome introduction, Carol. Everybody, let's have a hand for Carol, the co-host with the most. Thank you so much, Carol. I'm going to start sharing my screen here. And Carol, if for some reason you can't see my slides, please let me know.
Looks great, Ricia.
We're happening, are we? Good, good, good. Okay. Welcome, everybody, on a Monday night. I do apologize for the lighting, but there is a logic to this. My office is downstairs with better lighting, but if I go down there, every animal in this house is going to want to be down there with me. And then once they're in that little office, they start climbing on me, climbing on the computer, and everything becomes a little bit of a circus. So if you don't mind the mood lighting for tonight's presentation. Again, my name is Ricia Adair. I live in Manzanillo, Mexico. My husband and I moved here October 17th. We're coming up to 1 year. I retired from the industry. Mike is a retired Victoria Police Department policeman. And we bought ourselves a little resort. It's got 3 villas. We live in the upper 2 floors, and the bottom villas there are on the pool deck and gorgeous ocean views. And this was our dream, to have this little resort and continue on life in Mexico. Well, the house had been unoccupied for about 6 months, 6 months before we actually took possession. And it sounds exotic to own a beautiful place in the tropics, but what really happens is corrosion. Yeah, that's your favorite friend: corrosion, rust, oxidization, all those things. And there was a lot of deterioration on the property. It was not the pristine house that we had looked at when we first made our offer. But nevertheless, our little nest egg just disappeared so fast. One of the things that I found was that inflation virus hit Mexico just as it hit Canada and the US. We've all feeling that every time we go to the grocery store and do our shopping. And I was seeing a parade of tradespeople come through here, and materials went up in cost, everything. So now we went back to paycheck, and that's not what living the dream was all about for us. Nevertheless, we worked hard at marketing our property and attracting more and more customers, or clients, I should say, to our property. And then in April, Joni and Chris Budd, very good friends, the kids, called me from Costa Rica. They're displaced Canadians as well. And they told me about the drops. And my first thought was, I need the drops. I had gotten seriously fat in the last few years, and it didn't matter what I did, how many kilometers I walked on the beach, how many stairs up and down I went, how much swimming I did in the ocean. It was just, those pounds were hanging on, hanging on. I used to be pretty fit, and the last few years, it just kind of hung there, right around the mid-belly section. So I decided, yes, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to buy the drops. And Mike had a golden rule that you can only buy what you can pay on your credit card. So I bought 2 boxes. I bought one for myself and one for sale, just like the little English boy with the apple cart, right? Well, I just want to speed forward here for a moment. In 4 months, our lives have completely turned around. Pretty soon, you're going to see a before and after picture of what happened to my body. And also, too, in the last 4 months, I have made an income that's comparable to what many people would make in a year. I've never seen anything like it in my life. a product that literally flies off the shelf. Everybody wants this product, and I'll tell you why. We're all suffering from the same hormonal circuits. This was a solution for me, and I'm ever so grateful. I'm really, really blessed. But let's go forward with the slides. In the last 4 months, I've learned a lot about hormones and the symptoms that are arisen from a hormonal imbalance. So look at these pictures and think about how many circles you would tick off, whether it be mood swings or hot flashes, low libido, acne, headaches, insomnia, night sweats, tiredness and fatigue, food cravings, weight gain. Many people, the average is a minimum of 5 of these boxes that get ticked. Well, our company is going to introduce to you several products that are really going to help you pass this. And our stellar product, there was some chat in the meeting prior to the meeting started, and it was all about the drops. I'm going to hold you in suspense for a moment longer, but just share with you about PartnerCo. PartnerCo is almost 2 years old. It had started with 2 gentlemen that put together some pocket change, $27 million, and they decided that they needed to rescue several companies out of financial hardship during times of COVID. They bought the brands, they bought the products, they bought the companies, and we have now some stellar products because their listed criteria was really strict. It had to be doctor-produced products. It had to be scientifically backed. Also with with clean ingredients, that was critically important. Also with an international infrastructure and international market. And as a result, we have over 100 awesome products. The products that are going to balance your hormones, help you with healthy weight loss, strengthen your immune system, reduce inflammation, pure nutritious products, increase your energy, collagen for better skin, healthy gut, healthy life, athlete products. We have got so many great products. First, though, I want to brag about Dr. Ray Strand. He is a very well-known doctor. He's a great author, best-selling author with a lot of great books, all about your wellness and how to stay well during these crazy times. He has overseen 215 plus published clinical studies, oversees 1,040 plus annual quality testing. We have Dr. Pina in the bottom right. He's recognized worldwide with his endorsements as a physician. Dr. Crystal Vance, she's our Wellness Council president. We'll hear from her again soon. Kristen White, a great athlete. Dr. Brett West, the world's leading foremost expert on the noni product, the Tahitian noni. As I mentioned, international presence was critical. We have 50 countries that we have presence in, which is really great for me because I live in Mexico. And it's easy for me to build a business while most of my connections are in Canada and US and Europe. So for example, if you have a friend in Italy that is interested in purchasing the drops, you would go to your website, click on the Italian flag, you verify the drops are indeed available in Italy. You would go and put the drops in the cart, send them a link. They purchase the drops, it's sent to them from our European depot, and voila, next Friday you get paid. It is that transparent, that simple, that easy. Let's talk about the product lines that we have. We have a great skincare line called Lucem with a Sincerity mask, very popular. The noni and collagen products, great for your skin, healthy hair. The Tahitian noni is an amazing product with several worldwide studies. It is the most efficacious, or one of the most efficacious fruits in the world. And it helps with every system in your body. So very consider the Tahitian noni to be part of your shopping list. Our omega vitamins are stellar, top of the world. The probiotics, I'm convinced, are the best in the world. The MOA product I want to share with you, it has 36 superfoods. It's a liquid. You put it in the fridge. It tastes great cold. And it's going to help you with all kinds of achies, inflammations, that sort of thing. My fingers were locking up on me. My toes were locking up. I think we can all understand what that's all about. And I was in a lot of pain. And recently suggested get the MOA. I've been on the MOA for a month and a half, and now I have no problems whatsoever. I take the dog for long walks and no achy toes anymore. The Slenderiiz line carries the Pure Nourish, Pure Protein liquid or protein powder shake. It's got 18 grams of protein, super delicious, super great. It's filled with probiotics, prebiotics, all kinds of nutrients, vitamins. It is intended to be a meal replacement. Giving Greens is a healthy blend of vegetables and fruits. And again, you can add it into your shake. It gives you all those vitamins and nutrients that we normally don't get, especially as winter's coming and the goodness in the harvest department aren't always available for us. And we have, of course, our famous drops. Before we get into the drops, I just want to share with you one of our favorite products of all times. Everyone loves Renew. Renew is what I call fountain of youth in a box. You take the sachet, you pour it into a half glass of water, and you enjoy it before bedtime. And what it does, it's going to put you into that deep REM sleep. You're going to have an amazing sleep with this. I'm used to 8.5 hours of sleep. With the Renew, I'm satisfied after 6.5 hours. I get up at daybreak and I'm ready to go, feeling super, super rested. So it makes the whole difference when you're in that deep REM sleep for the majority of the night. It also teaches your body to open the pathways to create its own HGH, human growth hormone. So you're going to find some great things happen. My hair has grown like 2 inches in the last month or so. It's a beautiful product. It also helps reduce the cortisol production in your body. As long as you have high cortisol, it's going to be really difficult to lose weight. So when you marry the Renew with the drops, it's going to accelerate your weight loss. Plus, you're going to feel a whole lot better because you're sleeping better. Let's talk about the drops. Wow. Again, too, these drops have changed so many people's lives. I'm seeing testimonies all the time, and it's amazing, just the night and day difference. It's a homeopathic product, all natural, safe, and effective. It doesn't have any hormones, no stimulants, and you're going to drop weight twice as fast as if you were just on the food program alone. It is clinically proven. It's been on the market for over 12 years. Over 1 million bottles have been sold, and everyone on this call is pretty excited about these drops. So let's talk about what it's going to do for you. First of all, men and women, it will help balance your hormones. Once you get to the age of 30, your hormones start to do a circus trick on you. So you need to get something that's going to put you back in balance. And when your body's in balance, all kinds of magic happens and the body starts to cure itself. It's going to control your appetite and certainly eliminate sugar cravings. And I'm really happy about that because I was a big fan of the bakery and the Mexican ice cream. Well, I don't want it now. There's some people that complain about achy on their heads, and they say that they no longer have that. It certainly betters your sleep, which means you have increased energy and you feel younger. Certainly going to help your digestive system and boost your mood. A lot of us are in anxious situations that is called life, and you're going to find yourself happy and coasting your way through it. There's memory improvements. No longer are the days when you walk through a door, you wonder why you're in that room. It's going to strengthen your immune system, reduce inflammation, medically proved or clinically proven to support your thyroid and help stabilize blood sugar and lose weight in your entire body. I heard in one of the chats just before the event started tonight about a lady that's let go of a lot of her different meds as a result of being on the drops. So miracles are happening all the time. It's called Slenderiiz Body Balancing Drops. Some of us have nicknamed it as skinny drops, and I call it my magic drops. So this program here was developed by a diabetic specialist that she gives to her patients. It is a clean diet. And I recently read a post on Facebook that said, isn't it funny how eating clean was the norm and now it's considered a diet? Imagine that, right? When I was a kid, if you were hungry and you wanted a snack, you went to the garden and you pulled a carrot. Now it's Cheesies and Snickers bars and all that stuff. So you're not going to go hungry on this food plan. There's all kinds of proteins, plant-based, animal-based, fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, avocado, walnuts, almonds. There's so many great things that you can eat on this program. And I want to stress to you, this is not a fad. It's not a diet. It's a lifestyle change. We encourage you to exercise 15 to 30 minutes a day, drink your water, and watch some crazy results that start to happen. This is my dear friend Jane. In the beginning, she said, no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. And I'm kind of dyslexic. So when someone says no, I think they say on. So I called her again and I called her again. And she said, okay, I'm gonna get on the drops. I'm gonna do this. Well, look at Jane 6 weeks ago and look at Jane today. Every single time I talk to that girl, she says, thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, she had different issues surrounding her weight gain, and now the issues are gone. So Jane's one happy girl. We have Alan here on the left. The man was heavy. He was borderline, well, I'd say on the obese side, and borderline heart issues and everything else that can go with obesity. On the right, look at him. He looks like his younger brother. We have Dr. Crystal Vance that I mentioned earlier. Dr. Crystal battled most of her life with chubbiness and weight gain. Well, having an autoimmune disorder, it was really difficult for her in and out of diets. She has lost 162 pounds on the drops, and that was a few years ago. She's kept it off, and she looks young and super vivacious. Here's yours truly, my before and after pictures. I actually started the drops on April 24th. That was my first day because they arrived late in the afternoon on the 23rd. So I think I'm pretty brave to put spandex on and pose in front of you tonight. But I knew it had to be done, and I was convinced that enough people before me had had amazing testimonials, and I decided I know I will too. So I just like to draw your attention to the upper right picture of my back, where you can see all the chubbiness around my bra line, my waist, and my hips. And look at 13 days later, what has happened in transformation in my body. I've lost several inches. And to date, I've lost 30 pounds. I feel so great. I went from size 16 to a size 8. I have tons more energy. I sleep so well. I don't have any achy. And I've got my mojo back. My husband arrives on Friday. He left 5 months ago for Canada, and he hasn't seen me outside of the old FaceTime. So he's in for a bit of a surprise to have this hot young wife waiting for him. Terry down 35 pounds. Ashley, 20 pounds. Athletes love our products too because they too wrestle with hormone imbalance. Ashley Antley, her biggest thing was the menopausal things that can happen to a lady her age. No more night sweats, no more hot flashes, down 15 pounds. Her husband Reese, 65 pounds, no more cravings for Dr. Pepper and Snickers bars. Now I'd like to bring up testimonial. Mary Olsen is from Alberta. We're going to stop the share for a moment so I can bring up my friend Mary, and she could talk to us about how the drops have changed her life.
Hi, Ricia.
Hi, Mary. Thanks for being part of our call. So tell us about the drops. How has it changed your life?
So when I first started taking the drops, I was kind of skeptical. I wasn't sure that they would work. The first thing I noticed was my mood. Like, I used to be so stressed all the time looking for keys that are lost. And as soon as I started taking the drops, about 2 days in, I was kind of like, yeah, okay, whatever, I'll find them eventually. I started getting rid of the aches and pains in my knees going up and down stairs. I started the drops April 2nd, and since then I've lost 35 pounds.
Wow.
I'm feeling really amazing. Like, it's just incredible. I can't believe it.
You look great. You look great. Wow.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And I know you have a stressful job. You're on the farm, and you're always doing hard physical. So how's that doing for your energy level?
Yeah, my energy level is through the roof. I feel like I'm 20 or 30 again. The grandkids live on the same yard as us, and so I get to chase 3 grandsons around, and I can catch them now.
They ain't seen nothing yet. Hot grandma's on their trail. And what about the Renew? Have you any experience with the Renew?
The Renew, the first night that I took it, I couldn't believe it. I took it about a half hour before bed. I went and laid in bed, and I was out. It usually takes me a couple hours to settle down, clear my mind, and get some sleep. And I'm like you, I need at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep to get up refreshed, kind of thing. But no, I fell asleep right away. I was such a deep sleep that I was actually dreaming again and remembering my dreams. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, and as soon as you wake up, like, I was a hit the snooze kind of person, and no, the alarm clock goes off, I get up and I'm ready to go.
Wow. Love it. Love it. What a difference, eh?
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
your youth back.
Yeah, I do.
So, Mary, you're also very successful with this business. I'll be coming into the second half talking about our system of growth, our Facebook posting system. Just tell us a little bit about how financially your life has changed.
Yeah, so I've been in many other different companies before, Pampered Chef, Scentsy, all those kind of things. I've never ever seen a paycheck every Friday come in as big as they've been coming in. It's just insane. I bought a lawn tractor. I paid cash for it. We've been on a couple of little trips, and yeah, I'm making pretty much a full-time monthly income just doing the drops part-time.
Wow. Congratulations. And you're very successful in Alberta. We look up to you as our leader, and thank you very, very much for that.
Thanks, Ricia.
Um, let's move on to Joy Kimmitt. Joy, come on board and tell us your story, please. Unmute your line.
Hi.
Here's Joy. Hi.
I started the drops. I'm not exactly sure the date. It was probably around the middle of May, and not feeling great at all with my weight or where I was, just stressed. And about the middle of August, I noticed I dropped 27 pounds and 18 inches overall. So extremely happy. Actually surpassed my goal weight. But yeah, the first thing I noticed when I went on the drops, I had a really rough weekend. And when I got my drops, I was just like, not even really thinking anything would happen right away. Within a half an hour of taking the drops, it just felt like a load lifted off my shoulder. It was amazing. It was like, whoosh. And I was like, wow. And yeah, it's just, I had more energy. I had better sleeps. They're great. I love these drops and I share them as much as I can.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. And what about Renew? Do you have an experience with Renew?
Renew, same thing with Mary. First night I took it, it was like, boom, out. Really solid, restful sleeps. I've never had a lot of sleep during the night, usually 5-6 hours, but I feel more refreshed after taking the Renew. So I've yet to experience the new flavor, because so far every time I've ordered, I've got the old flavor. So I am hoping one of these times I will get the new flavor.
Yeah, I've got the old flavor in Mexico and I like it. I like it. And you're also enjoying some great success with the with this company as well, with the pay plan. Tell us a little how your life has changed.
It's just all of a sudden I don't worry about finances anymore like I used to. I'm still growing my business, but yeah, I tried another MLM company and didn't make a dime. I hadn't made a dime in anything. And my cousin says, "Oh, but this is so different." And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, right.
That's what they all say.
Right. And so anyway, she says, no, she says, they've got the posts, they've got the script. She says, they've got everything. She says, it's never been so easy to make money. So I said, okay, I'll sign up and I'll try it. And yeah, I started posting and it was like, the first thing I got was, I think your Facebook account's been hacked. And I said,
Yeah.
no, this is me. And
Yeah.
then people reached out. I had a friend that I hadn't seen or talked to since high school, and she reached out and she got the drops and she's enjoying the drops, and my dad, and just, it's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't kidding when I said it's a product that flies off the shelf.
Nope. And when my cousin told me, she says, it actually sells itself. I said, yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
But it actually does. I could not keep them in stock. People were contacting me. So, and I know they're expensive, but wow, well worth it, because it's not just your weight loss, it's the overall health benefits that you gain from it. And that's what excites me when people tell me their non-scale victories.
Mhm.
That just, I just get so excited and I'm like, yes.
Exactly. Well, it's interesting because I had a friend call me up. He's a man, and he called me up and he said, "How much are they?" When I told him the price, he said, "Wow, sign me up. The drops that I take are $350."
Holy cow.
Yeah, so everything is relative, and I always said, you know, if you have a doctor that says to you, you're going to have to take this medicine for XYZ dollars, and it's going to help you feel better, it's going to keep your body in balance, and it'll keep you away from the big D, so to speak, and all those other things. Would you do it? Well, you'd find the money, wouldn't you?
Absolutely, they do. And it's funny because people think, well, it's prescribed. But yeah, this is so much better because it's all natural.
That's right. Exactly. What a great testimony, Joy. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to jump back
You're
into our
welcome.
slide deck here. Wow, a couple of great testimonials. And you know, every night when I do these calls, the stories just continue to amaze me, and they're just one after the other. I hear such great stories. So how can you get the drops? How can you become a dropper? Okay, well, first you can purchase them. In Canada, the regular retail price is $232.50. With the discount, your brand partner that's invited you to this call may give you a 15% discount. And if they don't, you just tell them to call me and you will get it for $197. The United States regular price is $176, and your brand partner might give it to you for $150. So I'm going to suggest, why not become a brand partner so you can buy wholesale? Because when anybody asks me to buy the drops, I say, well, do you want to pay retail or do you want to pay wholesale? I mean, why would you want to pay retail, right? And for $37.95 in Canada, you can basically become a wholesale customer, or you can also become a brand partner or an ambassador brand partner, and be able to offer these drops to your friends and family, because it's what humans do. We have something that makes us feel good, that's evident. People will notice the changes. People will ask. You're going to say, well, it's the drops. So you're going to advertise for us anyway, so you might as well get paid for it. In US, it's a one-time $29.95, and you get everything you need to run your business: a replicated website, a back office, a partner co-show app. There's all kinds of things and invaluable training that comes from great leaders. So let's talk about how to turn your drops into profits. That was mentioned by both Mary and by Joy, how they've made some substantial income with our company. First of all, when you become a brand partner, you're going to receive 30% off on regular retail. So for any of these products, you can certainly transfer them over to your customer and make a 30% profit. In the United States, there's several options. One option is to purchase a 4-pack. You would use one and sell the other 3. The 4-pack is $371. But I highly recommend is to get a 10-pack, because then your unit cost reduces all the way down to $88. In Canada, we like to celebrate that we have a 3-pack. And the 3-pack in Canada is landed at your doorstep for $378. You sell 2 boxes at regular retail, you're still making a profit of $87, and you get your product free. Sell 2 boxes as a discount because you want to be a nice guy, and you're still in a profit situation getting your box free. So either way, this is a way that you can get free product. And once you follow our system of growth, start posting on Facebook, I know your friends and family and your connections are going to want this product. How do I know? Because for hundreds of us before you, that's what's happened. This is a product the world is ready to buy. So we encourage many, and this isn't mandatory by any means, but we encourage you, just put out a personal goal out there to sell 30 boxes over a 30-day period. In Canada, you'd be making $2,100 in profits. Wow, that could be a full-time income for a lot of people. In the United States, it's about $1,860 because your cost point is a little lower. Let's talk about how you can turn social media into profits. Carol, I'll just ask you to mute the lines, please. Thank you, Carol. Okay, so we have a system called Boards, and Boards is basically a filing system in the sky, in the cloud. And what it is a series of folders, and the leaders have put together this amazing system that the testimonials, and we have an abundance of them because there's just so many of us that want to say, here's me fat, here's me not fat. So we submit our pictures and a little bit of a story, and social media week 1, you'll see 14 pictures, 14 stories, 9 a.m. posts, 3 p.m. posts. We can teach you how to program your posts so you don't have to be exactly there at those times. And this, so on with week 2, week 3, etc. And you see in the upper left corner, text strips for drops. When someone asks you a question on your Facebook page, and they're always the same, what are the drops? What are the ingredients? Can I take them with my meds? How much do they cost? You're always going to put, please PM me, and then in private in Messenger, you're going to have a conversation with them. And basically you just open up that folder called text scripts for drops and copy and paste, because all the answers to all the questions are sitting there for you. We have videos from Dr. Crystal, Dr. Ginger. We have training resources. There's so many things at your fingertips for you to go and build and easily be posting by tomorrow morning. In the United States, again, you have the 10-pack option. The more you buy, the bigger the discounts, the bigger the profits. Many people start off with buying 3 10-packs at a time, so they're that well stocked as they start to post. In Canada, many people buy 4 3-packs at a time. What you can do here is very quickly understand our compensation plan, and the best way to understand it is by earning. You're going to learn as you earn. Business for Home magazine compiled the top direct selling compensation plan ranks in the world, over 7,000 companies, and our company was voted the most generous compensation plan in the industry. As was said in our testimonials by our lovely ladies tonight, they've never seen this kind of success in any other company they've been in. So first you need to activate your position so you're eligible to receive commissions, because you will tell people about how great you feel, because they're going to ask. Activate your position with 200 points so you're eligible to receive, oh wait, there's a promotion. September promotion is going to help you get started for 100 points. In a product business, every item has a point value. So for instance, in Canada, the 3-pack has 150 point value. In the United States, a 10-pack has 500 point value. So you're going to activate your position in September with 100 points. A couple of suggestions I have here. I really would like for you to marry the 2 products together, because they just team up so well together. The Renew and the 3-pack in Canada, or the Renew in a 4-pack, or the Renew in a 10-pack. That way you get lots of points, and you're also able to get some amazing product, get yours for free, and start being in profits very soon. So we do have a minimum sales threshold, so you can be eligible to receive your commissions each week. You can sell or buy 100 points of product, and basically that could be 2 boxes of drops, very easily, that you can just replenish your inventory. And then we get paid 9 different ways. So I want to see a show of hands here. Who in a job, a job, trading time for money, gets paid 9 ways? Well, you might get 2 ways, trade time for money, that's one, and maybe a Christmas bonus. Oh, right. They stopped doing that, didn't they? So let's talk about how you get paid 9 different ways with our company. One is the retail profits. We talked about that, 30% from buying the product at cost and being able to resell it at 30%. The new volume bonus is when someone says to you, I want to buy wholesale, or I want to represent this company and be a brand partner as well. When you come on board with your activation points, you're going to be determined with how much you spend in your initial purchase. And as you continue with other purchases, you're going to advance up the rank. Let's say 100 points will activate your position at 15%. If you're in the United States and you want to buy a 10-pack, that's going to be at the business level. That will automatically activate you for a 20% commission. So when Henry here buys that box of product for 1,000 points, for instance, let's say he decides to buy 2 10-packs, you would be making $200. If you were activated, you'd only be making $150. The elite position, you'd be making $250. That's when you have 1,000 points. And the ultimate is 1,500 points. So in the past, 3 10-packs in the US would get you to ultimate, and that's why many people start at that, because they got lots of inventory and they're ready to start their new business. Again, we have a promotion right now. It's called the Power Up to the Next Business Level, on to the end of September. And you can actually get to the ultimate position at only 900 points. So this is a great time to take advantage of this because the Ultimate is going to pay you 30% on all new brand partners that you introduce into the company for their first 4 weeks or until they get to Ultimate. So someone had always said to me, one of my mentors, he said, shame on you if you leave money on the table. If the company wants to pay you more, you better go for it. So let me ask you this. Would you rather get 15% of Henry's order or 30? Well, of course, we all want to get to 30. And for the Canadians on the call tonight, we can certainly help you put a nice order together for 900 points. So you have plenty of inventory and you're ready to get out of the gate with your brand new business. Again, continuing with the ways to get paid, the base commissions are basically we get paid 15% on the products that happen inside your business on your pay legs. And that could be explained by the person that introduced you. It's a very simple explanation, but for saving on time, because I want to get to our guest speaker very quickly, the 15% base commissions adds up very, very quickly. And when you get over $250 in any given week, that's right, we are paid weekly, they will deposit 15% into your savings bonus. And as that bonus climbs towards $10,000, the bells and whistles go off, the company calls you, they celebrate your success, and next Friday you get your $10,000 deposited. Just recently, there was 2 ladies that received their $10,000 bonus, and they had only been with our company for 6 months. So, and you know, everybody starts the same way. Not everybody is a seasoned networker. A lot of people are farmers or housewives or electricians. They've never done this sort of business, but it's simply sharing a really great thing with somebody else. We have great incentive trips that you can cash in your lifestyle credits. Every time you rank advance, you're going to get a pile more credits that you can cash in for these great trips. The Tahiti trip was in April. The Bahamas trip was shortly after that. At PXP, Carol talked about that earlier. They're going to announce the next trips. So everyone's getting pretty excited about that. So before we go on to our guest speaker, I just want you to think, what difference would it make for you if even an extra $500 came into your mailbox every month? What about $500 a week? What difference would that make for you? And what about the people that you know? The last time I checked, the prices in both Canada and the US have skyrocketed. Groceries are crazy, the carbon tax and this expense and that expense. So this is an opportunity that you can do it totally part-time. You're in business by yourself, but not without help. We've got a lot of people here to help you, a lot of training, a lot of opportunity calls and training calls. It's a very simple system. It doesn't have to be complicated. And now I want to celebrate one of Canada's sweethearts. She's number 5 on the power ranking scale. Christy Walsh has just built such an amazing business. She's a great leader in the province of Alberta. Her business has expanded worldwide. Please give it up for one of my favorite people, Christy Walsh.
Hello. Hi, everybody. So good
Hi,
to
Christy.
be. Hey.
Hey, so nice to see you. So
Yeah, it's so good to
congratulations,
be here.
you've just achieved top 5 money earner in Canada. You moved from 6th position to 5. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell me, were you like a ringleader in other companies? Were you like one of these superstar girls?
No. I mean, like, I was in Excel way back in the day with Chris and Joni, and that really took off. I mean, that was an easy sell, long distance, right? But since then, I think I've tried probably, I'm thinking 4 or 5 other companies. And I mean, I was able to sell their products, not as quick as these ones, that's for sure. But I wasn't able to build any kind of team. And it wasn't for the lack of trying. It was just so frustrating. So I would, give up at it, right? And I didn't have any support from my uplines. They'd kind of just sign you up and say, do some online parties and away you go, and you just fumble through it, right?
Exactly,
So
that's it. And you have a lot of people in your business that are making weekly paychecks.
yes, like this has absolutely blown my mind. Like every Friday when I get paid, I literally tear up And then, you know, a lot of my other brand partners will message me and they'll say, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe this," you know, like, and we just celebrate each other. So many of us are already at the level of replacing our job income. Like, it's just such a blessing to so many people, especially right now in today's world, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. And I heard through the grapevine that you're leaving tomorrow with your entourage to go to Disney World in Orlando. Tell us about that, because could you have done that before with your other job?
No, not at all. Like, I'm a single mom and I have a small cleaning business as well, but it's pretty much, you know, paycheck to paycheck with that kind of thing. And I haven't been on a holiday anywhere since I think 2017 with my kids. Like, we go camping here and there, but no, I never in my wildest dreams thought that I could bring us all to Orlando and like everything's paid for already. And that's the crazy thing, right? Like, our plane tickets are paid for, the Disney tickets are paid for. Like, it's just, we're excited. The kids are over the moon. They know
Wow.
school just started last week and then they get a holiday.
Wow, this is so fantastic how your life has changed so much. What about with the product? How has your personal health changed?
I'm a totally different person, like, completely. I know for the last few years, well, since I was about 11 years old, I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism. And that just came with a world of, you know, pain and foggy headedness. And it just seemed to be progressively get worse as I got older. And so when I saw Joni post about the drops, I was at the heaviest I'd ever been, except for when I was pregnant. And I was over 170 pounds. And I thought, oh, I wonder if these things will work. I'll buy a box. And um, since then, I'm down 34 pounds. Like, so crazy. I am finally in the 130s again. Um, and I'm off my sleeping pills, which I've been on and off them since I was 15 years old. I'm off my antidepressants. My doctor's decreased my thyroid meds 2 times already. Like, and the pain in my body is gone. I used to be on like gabapentin and tons of Tylenol and Advil, and I can probably count on one hand the amount of Tylenol I've taken in the last 5 months. Like, it's changed my life so much. I'm just beyond grateful, and it's a godsend.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations again on your success, Christy, and first of all on your health success. Wow, there's there's no dollar
Uh,
value that you can put on your testimony, right? Yeah.
no, no, I used to feel like every day I was just getting by, you know, just pushing through, and I couldn't wait to get into bed. And now I wake up and every day I'm living. I just feel alive again, and I've got so much energy.
Wow, that's so fantastic. Thank you very much for your share. And again, congratulations on your success. I look forward to seeing you in Orlando
Thank
very
you.
soon.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet everybody. You know, you see
Yeah,
everyone on Zooms and everything, but a big hug would be great. We're gonna all have to have a group hug.
that's it. And thank you for your leadership. You've really reached out. You worked a lot on the Canadian boards and helped the Canadian team. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Wow, another great testimony. That says a lot, you know, to be able to go up all those meds and be able to manage a cleaning business as well as manage the kids, the family, the soccer and the baseball and all those things that go with having children. I can't say enough about this product. When you first started looking at this presentation tonight, we had started with this very slide. Along the way, have you thought about so many others that you know that are suffering from these similar imbalances, these similar sufferings? Like for some people, the night sweats can keep you up all night and seriously disturb your sleep. Mood swings can wreck a marriage. Food cravings can put you into obesity and all kinds of connected problems. So we have something here that can help so many people. We have a financial program that will help so many people. I mean, for a single mom to be able to completely change her financial situation in 5 months, it's unheard of. It's unheard of in this industry, but not at Partner Co. Again, we have the most generous, richest compensation plan. So I just want to say in summary, get together with the person who invited you, get your questions answered, and celebrate what we have here, because they say opportunity only knocks at your door once or twice. And if you don't open the door, it moves on to find someone else. So I want to welcome you to Partner Co. and get your questions answered. Thank you to all our guest speakers tonight. This is Ricia Adair saying good night and signing off. Back to you, Carol.